Okay,
Take your time.
I like to share this with everybody in America and anybody that watches this or read this right here. And this right here is really something serious because I was wrongfully accused of and convicted of another man's crime. And I would like to share this with America to just let them know how crooked the justice system in America is and how crooked the people is, the police, especially the white officers in America towards black people in America. And I would like to share a true story with the people of America, especially the people in North Carolina, about just how corrupt and crooked the justice system is in America. Is really innocent people, especially innocent black men throughout America every day is accused and convicted of crimes they never committed. And the person or people that actually committed these crimes remain free to commit more crimes while an innocent person is serving their time for a crime they committed, like myself, in which I think that America, well, not America, but the state of North Carolina owed me more than 4 years that was taken out of my life. And not only are the police illegally shooting and killing black men, African American, the justice system has illegally incarcerated them as well. Innocent black men, or may I say African American, that's completely innocent of a crime are convicted and locked up for many years in prison or jail for a crime somebody else actually committed. And finally, after many years of incarceration and long, hard fight for freedom, someone will finally come along, research the case, and realize that another innocent black man has spent years in prison for a crime he didn't commit or had anything to do with it. That time spent in custody away from your family, kids, and etc. could never be replaced. Plus, the person's life has been a waste. If you're African American, what is that supposed to make you think? You come to regard justice as you come to regard justice as a fairy tale for the very naive. You conclude that black lives actually don't matter, not to or in America. And what I mean by wrongfully accused of another man's crime is that the state of North Carolina actually accused and charged me, Robert Wilson, for a crime, or may I say crime that someone else committed. The early morning of March the 12th, 2015, Maurice Illy, the owner of M&M Auto Sales, was held, robbed, and beaten by two slim-frame unknown suspects that he couldn't identify because they wore all black and had bandanas and masks covering their face. And neither one of the description fit me, plus Mr. Illy stated that one of the suspects talked during the crime, but the county of Chowan, Edenton, North Carolina, charged me with these crimes, and I'm in fact 100% innocent of these crimes. And if I'm given the opportunity to take polygraph tests, I will, and it will show and prove that I'm innocent. I've worked for Maurice for over a period of years, as well as I've known Maurice for 15 years. We first met in 2003. That's when I started doing mechanic work for him and we became very best friends until this day of March the 12th, 2015, because Mr. Illy thought that I had robbed him or had something to do with him being robbed and beaten, which I didn't, nor did I know about it until I arrived to the shop that morning. He then told me he had been robbed and beaten by two unknown people, according to him, and the police reported the Chowan County Sheriff Department. And the Chowan County Sheriff Department, I would like to say this and hope they listening. They know for a fact that I didn't commit this crime. But due to the fact that I'm black, I've been to prison, that's the only thing that matters to them. They don't care whether you black or what. Only thing they want to do is get a reputation off a black person. And if you ever go to Edenton, the Chowan County Jail, only ones in there is black. Black people go to jail, setting down the certain amount of bond, $1 million bonds, $100,000 bond, which they got to set in jail for a year, 2 years before trial, and then this county forced them to take a plea for a crime that they didn't commit. Like I was forced to take a plea for a crime that I know I, in fact, didn't commit. And on top of that, Judge Tillett vacated my sentence in April of last year. The county retried me again on the same indictment, which is a violation of my Fifth Amendment rights of the Constitution of America. So therefore, they let me know that the Constitution don't apply to black people, period, which they violated my Fifth, Sixth, Eighth, and 14th Amendment rights of the Constitution, because I was tried twice on the same indictment, and which they know is illegal. But until you do something about it, these people gonna continue to keep on doing things. And I do feel in my heart, if they could have did, I would have been dead probably if they could have killed me and got away with it. The same way that George Floyd was murdered. And it's time for everything to come to a stop, and justice needs to be served, especially for the blacks. And black people need to stop indicating and put their own color in stuff. Until you got proof, until you got facts, black people need to shut their mouth about when things happen. If they don't know what they're talking about, they need to keep their mouth shut, because you giving the white man the upper hand and the opportunity to do what he want to do to you. And that George Floyd was somebody's child, as well as a lot of these people that's sitting in jail. And I'm quite sure there's plenty moms out there that got people that's sitting in jail for nothing, because the justice system in America is not for a black man. The justice system is only for white people. They go to court and get patted on the back, commit crimes, kill people, go in churches and do bad things, and the justice system do nothing. And I feel that I was done wrong by the justice system in North Carolina, and I'm seeking justice. And until justice is served, I'll die and go to my grave first, because I was put in prison and jail for something that somebody else did, and they out walking around. And I think the state of North Carolina owed me more than just 4 years. And I would like to thank for sharing this. And if anybody need to talk to me in reference to this matter, they know how to get in touch with me.